All right, greetings and salutations, everybody. How are you doing? It's been a while, a little bit too long, actually. But I think maybe we can go ahead and do a little bit of old school Jack tonight. Because I was going to try to do it Sunday, but it didn't work out for whatever reason, so we'll do it tonight. Anyway, you know how this works. I spin the wheel. Got volumes 1, 2, 3. The Lost Gold, TV, Sports, and Head Rush. We try to do 4 games tonight. I think considering we're starting a little bit early, I feel like that's going to be a pretty good thing. Meanwhile, it looks like they're keeping track of the hockey games right now. Let's see what that first game is going to be. Okay, we're going to begin with Volume 1. So definitely expect a ton of trivia.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe make sure we got everything ready to go here. Test manager. Making sure everything is good to go. Okay. I guess we'll do that. That works. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Helen.
Yeah, can we lose the foie gras and
Okay.
the craft services
okay.
table and start getting a hunk of a good old American cheese?
You got it. Okay, stand by. Cookie, can I have some names, please?
Yeah.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to do a quick roll call. Nate, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today?
Just the one
All right,
today.
We're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Any more tape? Okay, can you get that set up for me?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Helen, this isn't gonna work.
Okay, thanks, babe.
I got some yarn tangled
30
up
seconds.
here.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Betsy Ross.
Nate,
Yeah,
you there?
I'm here.
Oh, we're holding you up, huh? Okay. Hey, let's get the ball rolling here.
Cookie, are we going right now?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
What?
All right, let's go.
Okay, pick a category.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Slippery when
cute.
wet. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Hey, how closely do you really examine condom packages? Of the following, which is the only word that cannot be formed from the letters in the word lubricated? Crab, date, tuber, or trick? Trick. There's no trick in lubricated.
Yeah, there is no K there. That's why.
However, 9 out of 10 prostitutes surveyed said tricks should be lubricated.
Might make things a little bit easier.
Come on, hit me. We need a category. The name of this category is... Would you
I'm
run
not
that
going to
by
put
me
up
one
with
more
people
time?
trying
You
to
get this
promote
one right,
crap
you got
here.
$2,000 coming at you. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which of the following sentences could have only one possible meaning within the bounds of logical reality? The film crew shot a pilot, the nun kicked her smoking habit, the boy's nose was running, or the ball player stole third base. The boy's nose was running.
Yeah.
I knew you'd pick this one.
You know it's more than you
How
think.
about it? Hit me with
Just
a
be
category.
careful.
The category behind this question is nutty sitcom actors and bodily fluids. The amount on the table is $3 grand. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. If Jack Tripper, Goofy Chef on TV's Three's Company, were to micturate on your shoe, what would be on your shoe? Vomit, milk, blood, or urine?
I would guess milk.
That would be lactate.
Oh.
And let's see the correct answer. Urine. Oh, Chrissy, I went pissy. All right, come on, hit me. We need... Uh-oh. Test
Gibberish
that
question
score.
time.
It's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
The category for this gibberish question, PETA and water sports. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Now remember, there's no screwing on gibberish questions. Ready? Put your fingers on
I'm
the
one player, I
buzzers
don't
and
need a
tell me,
screw.
what does this rhyme with? Shoujo Mo's fur coat.
Shoujo Mo's fur coat.
First hint, you usually sing it in a round. Around what?
Oh, got it.
Number... Let's see what you got. Start typing.
Shoujo Mo's fur coat wrapped around your spleen.
Okay, pick a category.
Question 5.
Here's the category. Bread and other bodily functions. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Obeying the German translation, what should you do after eating pumpernickel bread? Burp, pee, fart, or lick your lips? For me, that's rye bread.
Ooh.
In case
This
you're
ain't-
curious
this
about
ain't
the
it.
correct answer, fart. Pumpern means to break wind. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Get in the mix. Question 6.
This one's gonna be men that bathe together stay together. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this
Let's
one.
see if we could try
Three
to
Men
stick
in
with the
Baking
lower
was a
scoring
popular
ones and try to get a
1987
rally
movie.
going.
The best known three Stooges were Moe, Larry, and Curly. The three wise men are part of the Christmas story. Who were the three men in a tub? Noah and his sons, electrician, carpenter, roofer, baker.
That'd be
candlestick
the
maker,
baker,
butcher, or
the
bartender,
candlestick
doctor,
maker,
cruise
and the
director.
butcher.
I can understand the meat and the baked goods. But what the hell did they do with the candlesticks?
You don't want to know.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The category: rock, paper, scissors, and protectors of world order. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Do you know the rules of rock, paper, scissors? Imagine that Rambo is a rock, James Bond is a paper, and Dick Tracy is a pair of scissors. What could happen in a battle between them? Rambo strangles Tracy, is shot by Bond. Bond covers Tracy, is crushed by Rambo. Bond smothers Rambo, cut in half by Tracy, or Tracy slices Rambo, is suffocated by Bond. No, it's a different game. Rope, paper, gun. Should have
Oh.
picked this. Bond smothers Rambo is cut in two by Tracy. Or in other words, paper covers rock, scissors cuts paper. Okay, pick
Yeah,
a
yeah,
category.
yeah.
Wait a second. Huey and Deweyville? Don't they have a brother named Louisville? Louisville, Kentucky? Flying over the lines to
We're heading to
Louisville, Kentucky,
Louisville?
That's area code 502. Hang tight, kiddies. We're going on a fiber optic field trip. Okay, just flipping through the Louisville,
Okay.
Kentucky phone book here and picking out a name at random. And what do you say we go with Miss Myra Martin? Okay, we are dialing Myra Martin in Louisville, Kentucky. And for our fiber optic field trip, let's see if she's home. Waiting on Myra Martin.
Hello?
Hello, is this Myra Martin?
Yes, it is.
Myra, hi, my name is Nate, and I'm actually the host of a CD-ROM game show called You Don't Know Jack, and I just picked your number at random out of the Louisville White Pages, and basically, Myra, this is probably a strange request, but we need a question for our trivia game here, and if you've got a minute, I was wondering if you think you could help us come up with a question. I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just for fun.
Sure, that'd be great.
Really?
Yes.
Boy, that was easy. That's great. Myra, what do you do in Louisville?
I work at a hair salon.
Oh, a hair salon. Cool. Well, maybe we'll do a hair question. Do you like doing hair?
I love it.
You love it. All right, so you got to come up with a hair question for us. So, Myra, I'm going to put you on with our producer,
Okay.
and his name is Cookie, and he'll explain everything to you.
All right.
Myra, be creative. I'd love a hair question, but, it can be on whatever you want.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Myra, stay on the line. Okay, we'll be back to our fiber optic field trip in just a few questions, but in the meantime, we need another category.
Sure.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Maybe a lip sync question?
Next up, I'd like to teach the world to sink. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Well, we know they're not singers, so I guess this is possible. If the 1980s pop group Milli Vanilli was a pair of human kidneys, what percentage of the duo would need to be functioning in order to still be doing the job satisfactorily? Milli and half of Vanilli, one half of Milli, 1/4 of Vanilli, or just Milli?
I think it's just Millie.
That's pretty way off.
Oh,
Actually, they'd work okay with just one half of Milli. Kidneys
Really?
can function at around 25% total capacity, so one half of Milli or 1/4 of the pair would be necessary. Okay, pick a category. The category is because Jane has no
Well,
taste.
the
And this
Toronto
one's gonna
Raiders
be
game's
worth
looking pretty exciting so
$3,000.
far.
Okay, so Tarzan is redecorating his tree hut and decides to let his animal friends help him choose the right color scheme. Which one of these animals has the complete color vision required to help Tarzan pick out the drapes? The leopards, the elephants, the snakes, or the apes?
The apes, maybe?
Apes. They perceive the full spectrum of color from the blue end to the red end. And speaking of red ends, I hope Tarzan has some soft cushions for when the baboons come over. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The name of this category is Roman Emperors and the Open Road. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Which of the following might Julius Caesar have regularly driven across in his chariot? An oviduct, a viaduct, an aqueduct, or a mallarduct?
I think it would be a viaduct. Oh, I think it was a viaduct.
A viaduct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aqueducts may have water.
Serious engineering going on in those days. Okay, we're at the end of round one now. On to round two. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round two are worth more money.
Still got that fiber
Let's
optic
get it.
field trip to deal with.
All right, coming back to our fiber optic field trip, we've got Myra Martin on the line from Louisville, Kentucky. Myra, you there?
Yeah.
All right, Myra, get yourself set. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, Myra, tell us the category.
The category is hair.
Hair it is, and we're going to make this category worth $5,000. All right, Myra, you know what to do. Take it away.
Put your fingers on your buzzer. Who has more hair per square inch? Redhead, blonde, brunette, or grayhead?
I think it'd be brunettes.
Myra, brunettes.
No, that's incorrect. Because brunette hair is thicker and not quite as fine, so you can't get as many hairs per square inch.
Oh.
All right, Myra, tell us what the correct answer is.
The correct answer is blonde. I don't know if blondes have more fun, but they do have more hair per square inch.
All right, great hair question, Myra. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, I think we already got your address, so we'll send you a T-shirt or something. So you take it easy, Myra. Thanks.
You too.
That was Myra Martin of Louisville, Kentucky. All right, let's keep going. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Okay. And I suppose this
Category
isn't
behind this
sci-fi
question is
TV
where
or
Urkel
something.
meets Blossom. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. The innermost circle of hell in Dante's Inferno is inhabited by whom? The fraudulent, the violent, heretics, or traitors?
I think that would be the traitors.
It's reserved for traitors. And the makers of Family Matters and Blossom.
Okay, they found a way to relate it to
Okay,
it, I
pick a
guess.
category. Here's the category. Violin bows, dog food, and glue. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. One of these things is not like the others. Which of these things just doesn't belong? Mustang, Bronco, Pinto, or Colt?
Colt.
The Colt.
That's Dodge, I think.
Ford didn't make the Colt. That was Dodge. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Yeah, drop the bomb on me.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. The Pentagon uses a particular term in its measurement of casualties from nuclear war. This unit of measure equals 1 million deaths. What's it called? Megacorps, D109, ACLU, or kilolot?
I think it's a ACLU.
ACLU or acceptable casualty loss unit. That would be WRONG or wrong.
Oh.
Too bad you didn't pick this. The old
Megacorps.
Megacorps. Well, it's sure comforting to know the government has a term for this. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, rapture spleen. Here's question 15.
The category is a surprise in your picnic basket. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine you and a friend are having a picnic. Suddenly, she pulls out a jar of some dark tar substance and demands you taste it. If it's a popular English sandwich spread, then which one of these could it be? Dolomite, Marmite, Hematite, or Hermaphrodite?
I think that'd be Marmite.
You'll be choking down Marmite. It's an English sandwich spread made from yeast extract. As to whether it'll stay down, well, it might not.
Oh.
Okay, pick a
Boo.
category.
Question number 16. And I like it too.
Next up, love of food. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. If you said, I slowly, methodically stroke the meatloaf, you'd be using which of the following? An independent clause, an interrogative phrase, a parenthetical phrase, or a dependent clause?
It's not an interrogative, that'd be a question. Dependent clause, maybe?
And here's the right answer.
Independent.
clause. It stands all by itself. The clause, not the meat clause. All right, come on, hit me.
Alright.
The category. Let's have a Donner Party. And if you can figure this one out,
This
I can
isn't
pay you
my- this isn't my
$4,000.
game so
Get your
far.
eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. You're planning a backyard human rib barbecue. If each person eats one rib, how many people will one torso feed? 11, 16, 24, or 36?
I think it'd be 16.
Rejected.
Oh, God.
Now the
Was it
correct
24?
answer is 24. Humans have 12 pairs of ribs, or 24 total. Okay, pick a category.
Song to City.
This one's gonna be the unholy marriage of rock music and advertising. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. If the 1970s pop group ABBA changed the name of its hit Take a Chance on Me to Take a Chance on Mead, what type of product might
It's
ABBA
an
be
alcoholic
trying to sell?
beverage.
Mead. It's a type of booze made from fermented honey and water. Take a chance, take a chance, take a...
Thank you, Thorlar.
How about it? Hit me with a category. The category behind this question is dying on stage. Hello, this one's going to be worth $6,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. According to popular legend, how was Aeschylus, the father of Greek tragedy, comically killed? Trampled to death by eager theater patrons, struck on the head by a falling tortoise, speared by a javelin thrown by the lead actor, or crushed by a falling Trojan horse prop? This is for not writing me into more scenes!
No.
Here's what you should have guessed. Apparently the tortoise was dropped by an eagle flying over the theater. Yeah, I'll tell you, everybody's a critic.
Yep.
Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question number 20.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. TV families and interlopers. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. The Brady Bunch is to Oliver as the Partridge Family is to blank. Tracy, Reuben, Ricky, or Chris?
Reuben?
I'll tell you, if Incorrect were a hit single, you'd be at the top of the charts.
Crap.
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Ricky, he and Oliver were both annoying little visitors who joined the sinking ship, cast late in the show's run. Okay, pick a category.
Alright, I may have made a mistake by starting this one early.
Enter the attack. If you see two words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, $2,000 shall be taken away. But be not fooled. It won't be a match unless it fits this clue. Oops, I made a mistake. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Let's see how many mistakes you make on this.
Golf. Alright. Traveling's basketball. Tennis. Football. Hockey. Baseball. Billiards.
Woo! Nice shooting, Tex! You made that look
And I needed every one of that, I think.
That's the game! Well, Blair, you're sort of riding the line of having a good game, but the truth is you're right behind that line. So as you bask in the lukewarm glow of mediocrity, just remember that you don't know Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, great show, everybody. Cookie, what's the plan here with the contestants?
Listen, excuse me, whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, alright?
All of the guns and violence today. We need a toy for the kids that won't blow.
Okay, and that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 1. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit like, subscribe, spread the word. We'll see you next time here in Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now broken. All right. Let's see, where the heck was I? I think it was this one? There. Got it. Okay. We going now. We going. All right. I'm going to You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break and hopefully, and we'll go back to the second game after this commercial message. You're not going to, I'm going to try to make sure you don't miss anything despite these ads. Just understand it's right now a necessary evil. Of course, if you got Turbo or like a Netflix Prime sub, you wouldn't have to deal with these ads. And that'd be a cool thing, right? I hope so. After all, that's what they're there for. To make sure you don't have to deal with all those pesky commercials and everything. And we know how much people hate pesky commercials. But the truth is, if I don't take these 90-second ads whenever I do, you'll be stuck with like a 3 minutes pre-roll, and to me, nobody'd be interested in that sort of nonsense. So, really, I just got to do what I got to do right now to try to keep this watchable and everything. By the way, I got a couple new videos out talking about the Oscar race in over on the YouTube review channel. Be sure to check it out and subscribe if you feel like it. Trying something new with it, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. Alright, we're back. Let's spin the wheel and see what the second game is going to be. Alright, Volume 2. This would be the one with Buzz. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good to go. Okay. And now back to
60 seconds.
So what's up with that?
I'm just going to make sure everything is ready to go for this one. Okay, I think we're ready.
And they kind of say we sound alike.
Well, of course we sound alike. I mean, we're cousins. I mean, obviously we're going to sound alike.
Do you think Buzz sounds like Nate?
They sound nothing alike. One's more nasal, and the other one's got more of a smooth kind of, DJ thing going.
Someone moved the chair.
Hello,
how you doing?
Nice to have
Yeah,
you
I don't
here.
think they sound anything alike either.
The game today? Okay, you're a single player, is that right? Okay, why don't you type in your name for me?
Cream cheese.
You know what my home life is like.
I know all too
Yeah, got it.
30 seconds.
All right.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B, as in the Mary Tyler Bohr Show.
You watch your mouth, Cookie.
Everybody knows, but at least
20 seconds.
Okay, just chill. We'll start the game. Jeez. Just
That's what you get for dissing Mary Tyler Moore.
Take your pick. What do you say?
This game is really funny. Let's start with question 1A.
This one's gonna be, what the hell are you talking about? Get this right, get $2,000. Get ready to fill in the blank. Okay, looks like it's time to pull out the weird diary I found in my kitchen the morning that I woke up with strange markings on my arms and crop circles in my front yard. The subjects enter a brightly lit temple with no windows. They trade circular discs for a chance to watch a small sphere spin inside the black and red dish. What game are the aliens describing?
Black and red dish?
in case you're interested, here's the right answer.
They're describing roulette.
A common casino game.
Oh.
Red 22, you lost.
Oh boy, goodness.
This category is tight ends and rapier wit. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1 grand for it. All right.
Try to get some of these right here.
The first female wide receiver in the NFL. To prepare, you've been reading a lot of material by that noted wit Dorothy Parker. You know from Dorothy Parker's famous poem that men seldom make passes at certain girls. What behavior must you avoid if you want to make a lot of receptions? Pinching asses, cutting classes, wearing glasses, or kissing lasses?
That would be wearing glasses.
Better break out those contacts. According to Dorothy, men seldom make passes at girls who wear glasses. She also warns against getting lazy in the third quarter and pissing away a good lead.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
Pick a category. Category, let's do it. Kevin Costner, CNN headline news. $2,000 riding on this one. All right, here we go. Kevin Costner's directorial debut plus CNN correspondent equals Bernard Shaw, Prince of Thieves, The Daniel Shores of Waterworld, Dances with Wolf Blitzer, or The Untouchable Scud Stud.
That'd be Dances with Wolf Blitzer.
Bingo! As a movie, it wouldn't be too exciting. Wolf only knows the box step. Come on, we need a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to God.
That would be kind of...
Okay, coming up, this category is... Why would I want to watch a show about Eeyore? 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, take a shot at this. Imagine a powerful episode of ER in which the surgeons decide to live by Hammurabi's code of laws for doctors. If George Clooney's character kills a patient, how will he be punished? His hands will be cut off. They'll give him an embarrassing haircut. He'll be buried alive with the corpse, or the patient's family will take over his house.
I think he'll be buried alive with a corpse.
I said take 2 aspirin and dig me the hell up!
Now the correct answer is...
Oh.
According to Babylonian law, his hands will be cut off. And while you're at it, cut off the hands of his damn publicity agent. How about it? We need a category. The category. Have your people call mine and we'll work out a duel. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Like many literary heroes, Cyrano de Bergerac has gone Hollywood. Based on his appearance, which kind of plastic surgery is he most likely to get first? Otoplasty, oophorectomy, rhinoplasty, or liposuction?
That would be rhinoplasty. He's got a big nose.
Cyrano is likely to want rhinoplasty, or a nose job. Then he's gonna want gross points, a credit above the title, and a no nudity clause in his contract. Take your pick. What do you say?
I have to do this because it's Christmas.
Oh, chest butt sits grime floor.
It's time for
Gibberish question
The
time.
category for this gibberish question. He's making a list and checking it twice. The opening value is $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half.
Yep.
Okay, tell me, with what title does this rhyme? A kid is
love status, a noun we.
We. And remember, don't get tripped up by the punctuation.
A kid is love status, a noun
Numero
we.
uno, it's the name of a romantic book. You remember what a book is, don't you? A romantic book that was turned into a movie. Last clue, cross that bridge.
Okay.
Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return.
Yeah.
You
We'll take
suppose
it.
Clint Eastwood driving his truck through the covered bridges is a metaphor for something?
Well, it is.
Pick a category.
The 7 o'clock news with questions.
It is Clint Eastwood, so I guess you shouldn't be that shocked.
Famous tools in Norse mythology. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Handyman Bob Vila is in Asgard to build an addition onto Valhalla, the great hall of the gods. If he forgets all his tools and supplies, which of these could he not borrow from the Norse god Thor? Protective eyewear, a belt for lumbar support, work gloves, or a hammer?
Probably a hammer.
As we say in Russia, niet.
Oh.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Thor is not traditionally pictured with protective eyewear. Thor, you got any goggles?
Nope, sorry.
It's okay. Ow! All right, go ahead and pick one.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
The category is, besides that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? This one's gonna be $3,000. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Suppose on that fateful night at Ford's Theater, John Wilkes Booth had robbed Abraham Lincoln instead of assassinating him. Which of the following items would not be a part of his presidential loot? A lint-covered stick of chewing gum, an ivory-handled pocket knife, broken wire-rimmed glasses fixed with a string, or a Confederate $5 bill?
I would think it's chewing gum.
All this stuff was actually in Abe's pockets that night, except the stick of gum. Maybe if he'd had some gum, he wouldn't have bent over to stick it to the bottom of his chair just when Booth fired. Nice thought. Come on,
Okay, I gotcha. We are doing one of these things now.
The story of a lovely lady. Helen, are we calling Florence Henderson?
Happy birthday, Buzz.
All right, kids, we're making a celebrity collect call to Carol Brady, wife of Mike and the kids and aunt of that Oliver. Florence Henderson, everybody. Okay, I'm calling Florence Henderson right now. That's what I'm doing. Is my breath stink? Jeez. Pressing on. What am I saying? All right.
Hello?
Excuse me, I have a collect call from Buzz at You Don't Know Jack. Would you accept the charges?
Oh, well, of course I will. Hi there, Buzz.
Hi, Mrs. Brady. I mean, Mrs. Henderson. Sorry.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You know, people make that mistake all the time, Buzz. So, what can I do for you today?
Well, I was, you remember that thing that I had some people call you and that we had talked about?
Yes.
I was hoping that today you could come up with a trivia question for our contestants. What do you say?
Well, I am the queen of trivia, I think. I bet your contestants want me to ask a Brady Bunch question, right?
Right, if you wouldn't mind.
No. No, not at all. I'm used to it.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to put you on with our producer, with Cookie, and he can explain how things are gonna take place, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes.
Surely I can get this one right.
By Cookie. He sometimes he can be a real stinker.
Now, Buzz, you know I don't like that word.
I'm sorry about that. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back with Florence Henderson. But first, let's pick another category. How about it? Category. Let's go Monopoly. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Check this out. You walk down Mediterranean Avenue, take a cab to Marvin Gardens, stay the night in a hotel on Illinois Avenue, and then head for Park Place. And what city are you? Atlantic City, New Orleans, New York, or Las Vegas?
I think Monopoly took place in Atlantic City.
I was like, totally great, cool.
Atlantic City, the only city in the U.S. where you can get out of jail by rolling doubles. Take your pick. What do you say? And this category is... She's on an irritating kids show. Why do you ask? And $1,000 is riding on this question. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. That darn Carmen Sandiego is hiding in Pangea, and you want to capture her. Assuming you are starting in the United States, what must you use to get there? A sturdy boat and plenty of rations, a time machine, mining equipment, or a priestess and a blood sacrifice?
I think that would be a time machine.
Pangea is what scientists call the continents when they were still all stuck together. That was during the Mesozoic era, so you'll need a time machine to bring her back. Or you could just go back and break Carmen's time machine and solve that problem for good. Well, round 1 is done. Let's dive into round 2.
Sure.
Okay, pay attention, because all
We
the
still got that
questions in round 2 are
celebrity
worth more
quick call.
Hey, we are back on our Celebrity Collect Call with Florence Henderson. Do you think I can call you Flo?
No.
Okay.
Rejected.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Let her rip. Oh, by the way, I loved you in that Weird Al video.
Oh, thanks, Buzzy. Get over me, please. The category is Carol Brady 101.
Okay,
Sure.
we're going to make this one worth 5,000 Johnny Bravos.
Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which of the following statements about Carol Brady is not true? She slept on the left side of the bed. She was a practicing vegetarian. Her last name was once Martin. She once rear-ended Uncle Fester.
She was not a practicing vegetarian.
Was Carol a practicing vegetarian?
You got it! Oh, Carol was no vegetarian. Take it from me. She definitely liked a juicy piece of meat.
Wow. Hey, Miss Henderson, that was great. I'm so unbelievably honored to have talked to you today. You have no idea. You were like a mom to me.
Oh, thanks, Buzzy. That was both touching and pathetic.
That pretty much describes me to a T.
I got another call. I really have to go, Buzz. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, Florence. That was actually Florence Henderson, guys. Okay, let's go on to the next category. Okay, pick a category.
Next up is John Travolta.
And we
Just
call
playing.
this one Up Your Rose with a Rubber Hose. And this one's worth $2,000. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. If you really wanted to get a flowering plant's attention and decided to grab it forcefully by the reproductive organs, what part should you grab? The stem, the leaf, the flower, or the root?
I think it would be the stem?
No, but stem grabbing will definitely get my attention. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Grabbo the flower-o. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. All right, go ahead and pick one.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho!
All right, next up. Hi, vey, let's go to the movies. A right answer gets you $6K. Okay, you know that if you're keeping kosher, you have certain restrictions on what you eat, right? Well, if you're keeping kosher and have similar restrictions on your cinematic intake, which double feature should you not see? Fried Green Tomatoes and The Breakfast Club, Hamburger Hill and Milk Money, My Dinner with Andre and the Candyman, or Friday the 13th and A Fish Called Wanda?
Kosher.
Too bad you didn't pick this. If you keep kosher, you don't eat milk and meat at the same table. You may also decide to avoid seeing anything with Kevin Bacon in it.
See, I was looking for something with pork.
Category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And this questions category is literature for boneheads. We are talking 4 big ones. Okay, suppose you ask someone in lit class for help, and they're even dumber than you. What famous work is your classmate summarizing? So, this old guy has 3 daughters, right? And 2 are total jerks, and one's kind of cool, but he doesn't like her. There's some okay fights, and a guy gets his eyes gouged out. What's the play? The Winter's Tale, King Lear, Oedipus Rex, or O Calcutta?
King Lear, maybe?
It's King Lear. I think the moral.
I don't
is be
remember
nice
that
to your
second
parents or
half of it though.
How about it? We need a category. Excellent choice. It's
Dis or
time
dat?
to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. It's been real, or has it? Hey, now, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 places, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a real place or an imaginary place.
Now both, thankfully.
As each one comes up, if it's a real place, press 1. If it's imaginary, press 2. And press 4 to skip. You get $1,000 for each right answer. And you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong, or you just don't get to. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock.
Alright.
Let's dance. Timbuktu, real or imaginary?
That's real.
Abu Dhabi.
Real.
Atlantis.
Fake.
Shanghai.
Real.
Valhalla.
Fake.
Transylvania.
Fake. Oh, it is real.
This is it, Honolulu.
Fake.
That's all she wrote. 6 right.
Sorry,
1 wrong.
Transylvania.
Nothing to
I
shake
thought
the
you were
stick
fake.
at.
You're real.
There you go. All right, let's move on. Take your pick. What do you say?
King 16!
Category, let's do it. Happy days on Cabot Cove. We got $4 grand on the table. Let's see if you can apply your TV knowledge to finishing this short poem. Once you think you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. He'll always be a part of our TV watching histories, but my favorite Tom Bosley rolls on blank mysteries. Show it if you know. Father Dowling Mysteries.
Now that's a deep
Just
cut.
once I wanted him to say, who's the murderer? Christ, I don't know. Okay, pick a category.
Shave your thing, keep it clean, 17.
This category is, now I ate my ABCs. Won't you come and floss with me? Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. If Post came out with a line of international alphabet cereals that had 1 bit of cereal for each letter of the alphabet, which of these cereals would give you the fullest bowl? Greek alphabets, Russian alphabets, English alphabets, or German alphabets?
I think it would be Russian.
That's right. There are 33 letters in the Cyrillic alphabet used in Russian.
Da, and 8 essential vitamins and minerals.
I'm not sure if it's Chinese or Japanese.
Come on,
One of those
pick a
would be a
category.
lot more than that.
18.
The category. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Get it right, get $2,000. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Which of the following is true of the kid from the Life cereal commercials? He died from eating Pop Rocks. He starred with his real brothers in the ads. He was allergic to Life cereal, or he was killed in Vietnam.
I think he started with his real brothers in the ads.
He starred with his real-life brothers. Wouldn't it be great if their last name was Baldwin?
No.
All right, go ahead and pick one.
Like a bad Hollywood scene. It was question 19.
This one's gonna be a very important document. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, now I want you to look carefully at this picture and tell me which of the following best describes this picture. The Declaration of Independence, Steno Paddington Bear, The Grateful Dead Sea Scrolls, or Jungle Book 2 Electric
That
Boogaloo?
kind of looks like the Bears from the Grateful Dead.
Hey man, you're looking at the Grateful Dead Sea Scrolls. It's a biblical account of people driving around aimlessly in a Volkswagen minibus. How about it? We need a category.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
Okay, coming up, this category is A little depp'll do ya. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Based on the German translation of his last name, which role should Johnny Depp play in a production of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Snow White, Grumpy, Doc, or Dopey? The English translation of the German word Depp is dope.
Ah.
But for some reason, none of his German viewers seems too confused. Take your pick. What do you say?
Let's go. This is a lot closer to what I've been capable of. That first game was kind of bad.
On the screen that go together, buzz in. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, I take it away. And remember, not all matches are equal.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your what hurts? I hope it doesn't hurt more after this jack attack. Have fun.
Neck. Leg. Chest. Or lungs. I could accept either one. Head. Hair. No, skin. It's skin. That'd be the wrist. Teeth.
Damn, you rocked on this one. Amazing. Let's check out what it did to your score. That's the game.
Here we go.
Woo, you want to lie down? That must have taken something out of you. Well, let me fill back up your electrolyte count with these words.
You don't know Jack.
Very good show, everybody.
I'll send you
let's
down
go
the
commercials
elevator.
and Cookie, what's going on here?
You know, most people, when they become the best at something, they like to quit when they're ahead. What about you? Are you a quitter? Just let me know.
Please give early and give up.
Okay, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and spread the word. We'll see you next time here in Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. Okay, I feel like we're going to go ahead and take another quick break, and then we'll be back with the third game. Like I say, if you got if you're not a commercial person, your best opportunity is to either get Turbo or get a subscription here. Of course, if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription as part of the package. Why not use that? Save some money. Anyway, we're probably going to do a couple more games tonight, and then we're going to call it, and then we'll find somebody to raid. Probably somebody that's playing Jackbox, so maybe you could actually enjoy it and get out there and watch and play the game with everybody else. Or just chill and vibe. Either way, you know? Looking at some options here, including right now One Many. There's Corey C. There's Work Consider. Pickled Gingers. We got a few options here. Welcome back, by the way. We're going to take a spin at the third game. You never know what's going to happen. All right. Let's see if we can actually get this to work. We're 1-1 so far. Wait a minute. I think we may want to try to go here first, though. Boom. Okay. Now it's not working. Let's see. Maybe closing this might do something. Well. Let's try this one more time. See if this does any good. Alright. Pack 6 isn't... Volume 6 isn't wanting to cooperate with me today. So you know what? I think we're going to go spin and find ourselves another game to play. Let's move this back up because since this doesn't want to cooperate, let's spin the wheel and see what we get now. Alright, pack 3 should work, so we got that working in our favor now. Pause. And then we always go over here. Oh, yeah. Nope. We're here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. We're ready.
Could you turn down the levels on your mic?
The one.
Sorry. One player. Hey, don't feel bad. That's better than 0, isn't it?
True, true.
Yo, one more. All
Babs, okay. I got it. Let's go.
Okay, I need a category. Coming at you, there's never a V-chip when you need one. This one can net you
I felt like
$1,000.
using one on the
Okay,
sixth
kids,
game.
pay attention here. It's time for some wholesome entertainment. Man kills infant. Man kills wife. Man is sent to prison. Man escapes prison. What piece of family entertainment has this plot? Jack and Jill, Hansel and Gretel, Punch and Judy, or Gordon and Delia?
Perhaps Punch and Judy?
The original Punch and Judy had Punch killing his baby, beating his wife to death, being sent to prison, and escaping.
Wow.
People are worried about too much violence on TV. It's the puppet shows we need to watch out for, and we all know how destructive mimes can be.
Yeah, nothing good can come from a mime. Now serving, you can't play a board game with a missing piece. I'm giving out $3 for a right answer. Remember that game called Labyrinth? It's the one where you have to get the metal ball through the maze without letting it fall into any of the holes. Yeah, now you remember. Because this mythological figure came up with the original Labyrinth, whom would you expect to kick your butt at the game? Ares, Prometheus, Daedalus, or Pandora? I think it was, Prometheus.
Prometheus gave man fire. He'd probably excel at, don't break the ice. Let's take a look at the right answer. Daedalus was the guy in mythology who created wings of wax that melted when his son Icarus got too close to the sun. And he came up with the labyrinth. So he might kick your butt at the maze game, but don't let him take you paragliding. All right, hit me. Well, looks like this category is grab your beret and wake the kids. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hey, it's time for the Family Avant-Garde Film Fest. Now, each week we recreate a cutting-edge movie that is carefully censored for family viewing. Let's hear a clip from this week's show.
Any of you move and I'll execute every last one of you!
What film are we recreating? Angel, Pulp Fiction, Thelma and Louise, or Mary Poppins?
Pulp Fiction, maybe?
You're hearing a heavily censored moment from Pulp Fiction. It's still pretty good, but the part where Travolta gets shot sounds like this. Ow! Goodness!
Yeah, you can't make that work. Go with PG.
Here we have, in the days before McDLT. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Hungry? You will be. Get ready to fill in the missing links. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, blank, 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 blank on a sesame seed bun. Lettuce, onions, pickles, cheese, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, onions, lettuce, cheese, pickles, or lettuce, pickles, cheese, onions.
I think it would be 2.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. The famous jingle for a McDonald's Big Mac. In other words, 2 slabs of meat on some bread.
Well, since you put it that way.
Category. And I believe this one's called Fine Dining in the Paleolithic Era. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money.
It's a prehistoric bird. It's a primeval plane.
No, it's Peking Man, able to leap anthropological stages in a single bound.
Which evolutionary advance made Peking Man the first of our ancestors capable of enjoying a good Peking duck? Teeth to tear and chew meat, the ability to digest protein, the use of fire for cooking, or tools for cutting meat? Yes, the development of teeth to tear and chew meat, followed immediately by the development of the phrase, bite me. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. Peking Man, also known as Homo erectus, was the first to use fire for cooking. But Peking Man still had to order the duck 24 hours in advance. Okay, I need a category.
Well, considering they had to catch him, it makes sense.
May I introduce Birds of a Feather Sleep Together. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you might remember that in that John Waters film, Pink Flamingos, Divine eats, well, something special. If Divine ate that special snack from Pink Flamingos like an actual flamingo, which of these would you see her do? Eat it with a tongueless mouth, absorb it through her skin, throw it in the air and catch it, or eat it with her head upside down?
I think it would be upside down.
Flamingos eat with their heads upside down. So not only would Divine be the filthiest person alive, he'd also be filthy and flexible. Oh, wait a minute. Divine isn't alive anymore. Oh, God, now I feel really bad. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh! Left nut kick. I'm
Gibberish
sore.
question?
It's time for Flickerish Lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Bitter letters to the fashion editor. This question's gonna start out at 5,000 big ones. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, listen up and tell me, what children's phrase does this rhyme with? Signed first cheap. Curse you, sir sleepers. And be careful not to be fooled by the punctuation.
Signed first cheap. Curse you, sir sleepers.
First clue, it's how kids gloat. You want
Got it.
You got it.
There you go.
Finders keepers, losers weepers. The unofficial policy of the IRS. All right, hit me.
We'll call it a date if you can answer question 8.
The category
Lies.
is, check out the astronomical unit on that guy. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, some guys will stop at nothing to claim that they're big. If your local stargazer claimed that he had an astronomical unit, how big would he be? 1 mile, 860,000 miles, 93 million miles, or 1 light year?
I think it'd be a light year.
It's not a light year, though. It might be a light on cash game.
Oh.
For the curious, here's the right answer. An astronomical unit is approximately 93 million miles, the mean distance between Earth and the Sun. Mean distance is right. Category, please.
They know he is number 9.
Shake hands with. Whatever happened to the boy from New York City? This one's worth $1,000. Put it in gear.
All right, let's see if we can try
go.
to make us
Suppose
stronger in the
Group
second
Manhattan
half.
Transfer released a CD about the Manhattan Project. Based on the subject matter, how might you describe the CD in a review? So good they should be cloned. It's as powerful as an atomic bomb. It takes you to the moon, or they built this
That
city
would
on
be
rock and
as
roll.
powerful as an atomic bomb.
The Manhattan Project was a scientific undertaking during World War II that led to the development of the atomic bomb.
And that would be Oppenheimer. Thank you very much.
And now, here's a little taste.
Ouch.
I need a category. Oh, you're so naughty. You just picked a 3-way.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the 3-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong.
It's
and be
match,
careful,
obviously.
individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the 3-way as a group. Okay, let's get down and dirty. Let's just say this one's known as Interpreting the Simpsons, which means we're gonna be using the 3-way of Bart, Lisa, and Maggie.
Okay,
Well, good
gotcha.
luck. And don't worry, I'll still respect you when this is over.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, Maggie Thatcher. That'd be Lisa.
Oh, yes.
That'd be the Bart.
Oh, yes.
Maggie.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Bart.
yes.
Yeah, Bart Star. Lisa. Maggie's Farm.
That's all we got. Now, let's see how you did. Nicely done. A perfect score. Must be all that practicing alone, huh? This should firm up your overall score.
It definitely does.
Now, as much as I'd like to cuddle, it's time to get on with the game, okay? Okay,
Sure, Cookie.
either you
Whatever you
finished round
say.
1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, pick a category. Let's see what we got going. All my rowdy friends are coming to Iowa. How does $4,000 grab you? Know what I think? I think pro football needs another expansion team. I know, call me crazy. Considering its French translation, what would be the best name for a pro football expansion team in Des Moines, Iowa? The men, the monks, the money, or the compost heaps? In French, the word moine means monk.
Hey, there you go.
Which means they'd be a team with few drug problems, but they'd never have anything to say during interviews. Okay, I need a category.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
For your enjoyment, kids' toys we'd really like to see. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Say Disney produced a version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame that had the same ending as the novel. What piece of marketing would we see? Dead Raskolnikov action figure? Dead Esmeralda action figure? Dead Jean Valjean
It would either be
action
2 or
figure,
4.
Dead Hunchback action figure?
I think the answer is 4, unfortunately.
What the hell were you thinking there?
Oh.
The correct answer is, at the end of the novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Esmeralda is executed.
The Dead Esmeralda action figure. Detachable entrails and autopsy.
Spoiler!
Category, please.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
The selection is magazines you keep under your bed. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hear this? Let's see if you can guess what I'm holding in my hand. Hit your buzzer and type in your answer when you figure it out. It's a copy of a popular adolescent magazine known for its satire. That guy Don Martin used to draw for them. Every issue features a funny look. Run with it.
Okay, that'd be Mad Magazine.
Nuh-uh.
What?
All you had to do is type this. Oh, sure, there are other magazines that have takeoffs of movies and TV, and there are others that once featured the artwork of Don Martin, but only Cracked has that lovable custodian Sylvester P. Smythe. Or do you say Smith? Cracked is also the only magazine that hasn't tried to produce a really mediocre live TV show. All right, hit me.
Oh. Boo.
This category is known as Pharaoh, let my people go get a bite to eat. How does $2,000 sound? Check it out. The pyramids were made by slaves who hauled giant blocks of stone, right? Suppose Egyptian slaves had built the FDA food pyramid. Based upon the order in which the food pyramid is structured, what would the slaves have hauled all the way up to the top? Slabs of meat and bricks of tofu, wedges of cheese and cartons of milk, blocks of lard and sticks of butter, or sheets of pasta and loaves of bread?
That would be 3.
Fats and oils are at the top of the FDA food pyramid, meaning we
Because
should
they
eat
want
the
you to
fewest
eat
servings of
the
these.
fewest of them.
It was hard work hauling fat up the side of a pyramid, but at least they got to slide down. I need a category. Hey, all right. Guess what you just picked? It's
Dis or
time
Dat?
to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is, who cares? Let's get drunk. All right, now concentrate. I'm going to read off 7 brands of beer, and for each one, I want you to tell me whether it's an imported or domestic brand name. If the beer is
Imported or
press
domestic?
1. If it's domestic, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. Each correct answer will net you 1,000 bucks. And you lose 1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Budweiser.
That's domestic.
Heineken.
Imported.
Corona.
Imported.
Genesee.
Imported? No.
Foster's.
That's imported.
Rolling Rock.
Domestic.
One more. Moosehead.
Imported.
That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total.
All right, feels a little better.
Category, please.
Come on, Bugs Bunny.
Say hello to... I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. You get 4,000 clams for this one. You know, to get from Swaziland to Switzerland in a dictionary, you pretty much just have to turn the page. But if you take the most direct land route from Swaziland to Switzerland, which of these countries will you not pass through? Syria, Italy, South Africa, or Guyana?
That would be South Africa.
South Africa? You mean the country that Swaziland is basically surrounded by? I think it's time to divest some money from your score.
Oh.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. The most direct land route from Swaziland in southern Africa to Switzerland definitely doesn't pass through South America's Guyana. But if you're heading to Swaziland, then you pass through the land of dirty dancing and the country where ghosts like to do pottery. Okay, I need a category.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, question 17.
Open wide and get ready for one of these things is not like the other. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, I hope you've been paying attention. You remember those two countries I mentioned a couple of questions ago? You know, Switzerland and Swaziland. Which of these letters is in both countries' names? T, I, R, or E? It's good.
There you go.
The letters S, W, Z,
Just made
L,
up
A,
for
N,
it.
D, and I are all in both Switzerland and Swaziland. Thank God somebody has some memory retention skills. I need a category. This one likes to go by. I'd buy that for $1. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Heads up, here it comes. Who wasn't a hooker? Xaviera Hollander, Belle Starr, Heidi Fleiss, Mary Magdalene?
I think Belle Starr wasn't? No.
Mary Magdalene? Are you kidding me? Even the Bible knew the value of a little T and A.
Oh.
In case you're wondering, Belle Starr may have been an outlaw, but she was never a prostitute. Yeah, Belle was a wanted woman, but no one paid for it.
I should have stuck with my original thought there.
Step right up for question 19. Well, what do we have here? Another reason CDs are better than vinyl. Play your cards right, you win 4,000 bucks. Okay, you know what I hated about records? They got all scratched and broken after a while. If you've got an LP that's broke, it's probably from overuse. But if you have an album that's baroque, which of the following composers is most likely responsible? Bach, Bernstein, Beethoven, or Brahms?
Baroque. I think Bach?
The person responsible for the most popular Baroque music is Johann Sebastian Bach.
All right.
Today's music is crap!
Mr. Bach, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
All right, hit me.
Question number 20.
Pucker up for Eat My Shorts. $2,000
Surely
says
I
you
can
don't
get
know
this
this
one.
one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If you asked a moth about its propensity for eating clothing, which of these would be a factually accurate response?
Sure, I used to do that as a kid. I can't help it, the smell drives me wild. Natural fabrics don't agree with me.
Or
I only do it for lights on. It feels less dirty.
I think natural fabrics so agree with me.
No, some moths eat wool and even cotton. Yeah, first time I've heard of cottonmouth that didn't involve martinis. Here's what you should have picked. Only the larva of a clothes-eating moth actually eats your clothes. The adult moths try on your clothes when you're not home. Category, please. You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words on the screen that match. 2,000 bucks if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The name behind the band. Let's see what's behind this Jack attack. Here we go.
Yeah, it'd be John, isn't John Bon Jovi? Nelson. Gunnar and Matthew, yeah, that makes sense. Eddie and Alex. Bonham. Matthew? Or is it Jason? It was Jason. Winger. Oh, geez, I have no clue. It's not Axel. Kip. It's Kip Winger. There we go. Hansen. Those 3. Don Dawkins, okay.
Well, slap my face and call me sugar. Let's see how you check your final score. That's the game.
Yep.
Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now, get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
Beautiful! Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Yes, ma'am. He is.
Oh boy, whoopee, you're on the high scoreboard. Yada, yada, yada. Praise, praise, praise. If you want to play again, just let me know.
Nope. I think we'd be done, actually. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 3. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment in the section below, and drop that, and make sure you spread that word to everybody. This is Tickets Place Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. By the way, Budspot, you are definitely on fire today. I think we're going to take one more break before we start this last game. Make sure you try to get yourself something to eat, something to drink, and make sure you stay hydrated and stuff. All right, like I've been telling people throughout this thing, you don't have to necessarily settle to have to deal with with all these ads. You could either get Turbo, which I think is like maybe $10 a month, and you don't. I get a share of whatever ads you end up not watching, but it counts. Or you could subscribe using like a free Prime subscription, or or for like $5 a month. I know that I've been struggling a little bit with being able to do regular streams, but I'm going to try to do what I can to stream a little bit more. I mean, work kind of has me in a bind sometimes, but, well, let's be honest, it's paying more than this thing is. All right. We've gone through packs 1, 2, and 3 so far today. We tried to do the pirate game. It didn't want to cooperate with us. Let's give it another go. Nope. Still acting very wonky today. Alright, I guess we'll just go ahead and just spin the wheel and see if we can get ourselves into that fourth and final game. We're not doing 2 again. You okay? No, we're doing volume 3 again. I bet some people don't have that issue. Alright, we're going to begin. We're going to finish the game with sports. Considering how we've been playing all game, this may not be a good thing.
Hello. Thank you.
Is this thing
What?
on?
He's on the phone.
Hey.
Me right.
Sorry, having a little bit of an issue here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so there you go. Now ready. See you on the other side.
Right now?
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game?
Just the one.
Alright, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Yep, of course you do. Shut up, old man.
Are you looking for a 7-question turn? Thanks, Jones. I can dig that. You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B, as in buzzer. You ever hear that expression, patience is a virtue? Yeah, I guess not. Okay, we gotta get going. We're in a hurry.
Category time. 1. And the category is In Your Face, Eddie Haskell. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Ready on the trigger? Pull. Imagine an episode of Leave It to Beaver in which the Cleavers are on a racquetball court playing a sport similar to volleyball. What is the name of this sport? June ball, beaver ball, wally ball, or ward ball?
That would be Wally Ball.
Wally ball. Volleyball played on a racquetball court. Of course, cleaver ball would be much more interesting. Serving!
Ooh.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you?
This one's gonna be Still Beats Golf. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. During the early 1900s, an odd variation of baseball was popular. What movie might have featured it? Striptease, Dumbo, Easy Rider, or Waterworld?
Waterworld, maybe?
During the early 1900s, water baseball was popular. The batter started in knee-deep water and then swam the bases. I hear Kevin Costner was going to start a league, but it cost way too much and nobody wanted to watch. Okie doke, give me a category.
Ooh, right in the threes. That's gotta hurt.
3. And this category is Showdown at Dodger Stadium. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Based on the origin of their name, what would be appropriate for the Los Angeles Dodgers to dodge as they run onto the baseball field? Bullets, trolley cars, cops, or big red bouncy balls?
I will go with Troy Cars.
The Los Angeles Dodgers were originally called the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers. And I hear Rice-A-Roni is still trying to buy the team and move it to San Francisco. That would be a treat. Okay.
Giants might not approve of that, though.
The category, like stealing third from a baby. And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Which of these candy products is named after baseball great Babe Ruth? The Sultan of Sweet, Baby Ruth, Bambino, or Goobers? No, the Baby Ruth candy bar was named after President Grover Cleveland's daughter, and apparently a Muppet was named after her dad. Go figure. This is the correct answer.
The more you know.
The Bambino and Big Champ bars were both produced by the George Ruth Candy Company. He used to throw handfuls of them into the stands, yelling, "Eat me!" All right, come on, hit me. We need a Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
Gibberish question.
Time for a ticklish Tesco.
Your category for this gibberish question is Ugly Reindeer Union Meetings. The opening value is 5,000 clammies. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Remember, punctuation's only there to make it harder. Donner spark threat, wet snow.
Donner spark threat, wet snow. Donner spark threat, wet snow.
Here's a hint. You hear this at a track meet. Ooh, you think you got it.
There you go.
We're about to kick off the reindeer games, folks. Donner spark, threat wet, snow.
Wait a minute, what was missing? Oh, yeah. Category time, what's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The name of this category is Football and Landmarks. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, imagine it's late in the big game and the score is tied at 0. The quarterback drops back and holds the ball aloft to pass it. Suddenly, a running back grabs the ball out of his hand and runs it 20 yards for a touchdown. What just happened? The Giants ran a Colossus of Rhodes, the Browns ran a Cleveland Steamer, the Patriots ran a Statue of Liberty, or the 49ers ran a Gold Rush?
That'd be a Statue of Liberty play.
The Statue of Liberty. It works especially well when the other team is feeling tired, poor, or huddled. Okie doke, give me a category.
Under the rim with question 7.
Here's your category. Sweet dreams aren't made of this. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If an athlete competing in the Winter Olympics had a recurring nightmare that ended in a death spiral, about what event would the athlete be dreaming? Snowboarding, downhill racing, figure skating, or ski jumping?
Figure skating?
The death spiral is a regular move in pairs figure skating. Speaking of figure skating nightmares, I had one about Dick Button and a goat the other night. What do you think that means?
You've probably been playing too much Head Rush.
Hit me with the category. The category is the finest in Brazilian cuisine. Okay, this isn't going to be easy, but you're looking at $3,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. Oh no! Cannibals have captured Brazilian soccer star Pele. Based on the literal interpretation of Pele's nickname, what could they make from his remains? A bowl of potato soup, a decorative flower arrangement, a pair of golden foot slippers, or a black pearl necklace? Phew! That answer announcer could use a pair of odor eaters. Woo! You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Pele is also known as Perola Negra, which in Portuguese means black pearl. Wait till Pele sees the cannibals version of a header. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9.
Here's the category. An easy out for Marcia. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Hey, did you ever notice how the Brady family had the fakest looking yard on TV? Because they play on natural grass, which of the following teams would be least likely to hire the yard maintenance crew used by the Brady Bunch? San Diego Padres, Toronto Blue Jays, Philadelphia Phillies, or Houston Astros? Strikeout!
It was San Diego, wasn't it?
You should have guessed. Unlike the Bradys, the Padres don't play on AstroTurf, but I think they do have an equipment manager named Alice. All right, come on, hit me. We need
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the category is revised salary cap. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. I'll tell you, professional athletes' salaries have become outrageous. Here's an idea. If NBA players were paid a penny for every point they scored in a regulation game, which of the following legends would be the only man to have earned a whole dollar in one game? Hakeem Olajuwon, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, or Oscar Robertson?
I think it was Wilt.
In 1962, Wilt Chamberlain became the only player in NBA history to score 100 points in a single game. Yeah, he earned his dollar that night, and I hear after the game, he bought himself 4 condoms. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the sports questions in round 2 are worth more money. All right, let's go. Okay, pick a category. 11. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Chuck and Di, play the field. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Everything in place? Because here she comes. If Princess Di attempted to tackle Prince Charles using a move practiced by many English football players, what would she most likely be trying to do? Knock Charles' legs out from beneath him, kick Charles in the scrummage, wrestle Charles to the ground, or slide into Charles while aiming for the ball?
Probably slide while aiming.
In England, football is what Americans call soccer, and a tackle is a sliding attempt to take possession of the ball. But judging from what I've been reading in the papers, I think Diana might be aiming a little higher.
Ow, blimey, me crown jewels!
Category time. What's it gonna be?
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
The category is, does Pat wear a jockstrap or a sports bra? It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, think about the following scenario involving the enigmatic Pat character from Saturday Night Live. Pat decides to pursue a career as a professional athlete. Which of the following pro sports would allow Pat the luxury of remaining ambiguous? Bowling, golf, thoroughbred racing, or mixed doubles tennis?
Mixed doubles tennis,
Let's
maybe?
see what a good player would have answered. In professional horse racing, there's no distinction made between male and female jockeys.
Oh.
Of course, Pat meeting the size requirement is another story. Okie doke, give me a category.
13.
The category behind this question is, begging your pardon, you blind manure for brains. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. In cricket, a team must sometimes appeal to the umpire in order for him to rule a batsman out. What phrase must the team use when asking the umpire to make a ruling? Ruling, your majesty? What's all this then? How's that, or is he out? Right, what's all this then? Nope.
It was 3, wasn't
Anyone
it?
interested in the right answer? Here you go. How's that? Yeah, I guess discussions with the ump are pretty dull without an Earl Weaver around. How about it? Hit me with the category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
Here's your category. No balls, no strikes. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. In 1988, the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, forever memorializing their contribution to professional sports and their incredibly goofy names. Which of the following was not a women's league team? Fort Wayne Daisies, Peoria Red Wings, Springfield Sallies, or Beloit Bombshells? There was no such team as the Beloit Bombshells.
There we go.
And if you've ever been to Beloit, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I wasn't going to insult them or anything. I just was thinking that seemed a bit odd for
and this category
a
is
women's team
and open
name
season.
anyway.
And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, you know how the president always throws out the first pitch of the Major League Baseball season? If this year the president also plans to kick the first kickoff, toss the first jump ball, and drop the first puck, in what order will he be opening the 4 sports seasons? NBA, baseball, NHL, NFL, baseball, NBA, NFL, NHL, baseball, NFL, NHL, NBA, or NHL, NFL, baseball, NBA?
I think it would be 3.
Baseball, football, hockey, and basketball. And somewhere in there, he's got to start the FBI and CIA seasons by transferring illegal documents. Category time. What's it going to be? Uh-oh, West Truck.
Gibberish question.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish Rescue.
The category for this gibberish question. This game's contagious. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. All right, tell me what sports phrase the following phrase rhymes with. My nose
blew a Hummer.
All right, see if this helps. You'll hear it at a baseball game.
My nose blew a Hummer.
You'll hear it after a close play at first.
My nose blew a Hummer.
It helps break a tie.
Oh, God.
Looks like the runner and the ball got there at the same time. He's safe because my nose blew a Hummer.
Tie goes to the rudder.
I don't know. I agree with
I
what
never
Tom
heard of
Hanks
that.
said. There's no tying. There's no tying in baseball. Okay, pick a category.
9 plus 8. 10 plus 7.
The name of this category is You Bantam. I'm tired. You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. All right, get yourself set. It's time. Based on the definition of bantam, which of the following cartoon characters would make the most appropriate stand-in for a bantamweight boxer? Porky Pig, Bugs Bunny, Sylvester the Cat, or Tweety Bird?
I think it's Bird.
A bantam is a small, feisty, domestic bird. But I think Tweety's involvement in boxing is limited to giving Mike Tyson speech lessons. How about it? Hit me with a category.
He might make a good Cub man, though. Fly up over to
Trash Talk. And this is $4,000 here. Guess what? It's time to go through
where the cut is and
trash.
Press
Let's see
it.
what we got here. I see a World Championship medal, looks silver, an empty box of Stay Free Maxi Pads, a press pass, and a very small green elf outfit. Who would throw away all this great stuff? Mary Lou Retton, Bonnie Blair, Kathy Rigby, or Nancy Kerrigan?
That would be Kathy Rigby.
Kathy Rigby, world-class gymnast, feminine hygiene spokesperson, commentator, and Peter Pan.
I knew it mainly because of Peter Pan.
Without wires? I doubt it. All right, come on, hit me. We need a
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
The category? Please don't eat the cue cards. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. On your marks, get set. Here's the question. The world's athletes have produced some of the most stunning entertainment moments in history. Which of the following is not a real performance you could have enjoyed? Will Chamberlain is a traitorous bodyguard. Mike Ditka is a gruff but lovable Santa Claus. Bruce Jenner is a disc-wing lawyer. Or Alex Karras is somebody's dad.
I don't think we've ever had Bruce Jenner as a disco guy.
Nah, Bruce did that and Can't Stop the Music. Chilling title.
Seriously?
Let's take a look at the big
Ditka?
money answer. Mike Ditka has never.
He was a
appeared as
lawyer in
rough
that
but
film.
lovable Santa Claus, but if he had, he would have whipped those elves' asses into shape pronto.
Well, then again, it is Can't Stop the Music, and I've never seen it.
20.
This one's gonna be.
At least not all the way through.
I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Which of the following words cannot be spelled using the letters from the word goalkeeper? Leaker, perky, parolee, or areole? As
Perky.
any self-respecting goalie will tell you, there's no perky in goalkeeper.
Yeah, because there's no Y.
If it's any consolation, you can spell geek-ola. Okay, pick a category.
All right.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match and you've got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match and you lose 2,000. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Your team's name sure is colorful. That's your clue.
Duly noted.
End the attack.
Orange. Yo Jackets. Big Red. Blue Devils. Green something. Big Green, that works. Black Bears. Golden Hurricane.
You got a grand slam on that one. That's amazing. Let's check out your score. That's the game.
When sports is your second best game of the night, that is not a great night.
Of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge, but that's not the point. The point is...
You don't know Jack.
Okay. Great show, everybody. Great show. Cue the commercials, please. Thank you. And Cookie, can you give me some information about these contestants? What's going on?
Listen, excuse me. Whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, all right?
Hi, honey. Come over here.
All right, and that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Sports. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, spread the word, and leave a comment in the section below. Well, this is Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. Alrighty, yeah, I think this is, we did 4 games. I think this is probably where we call it here. Let's see, who the heck can we raid? All right, we got Mercus, we got Matitude, a couple other good options. I think we're going to go with Pickled, though. Yep. Okay. We're going to try to do another early stream tomorrow where we do Out of the Park Baseball. see maybe if we could try to get back going with the Baltimore Orioles. Until then, folks, this is the tickets. I hope may all your game watching be fun. See ya.